So we are in a lobby here with members from Cosmic and also Noble. So we will be getting started here very soon. Shalthus, what do you think about these two teams?
I mean, what's there to say? I mean, we know everything that there is to know about IBP Cosmic. You know, they recently just got this massive sponsorship. They've been the dominant NA team for as long as I can remember. I know their recent challenge really came at the hands of Untethered, but since then, they've been just that team, like the go-to NA team. And they've shown as much by being the only NA team, but finally an NA team, to qualify for next week's Rocket Royale. So they are placing in the top 4 here, which puts them alongside, again, their opponents here, Noble. So Noble eSports is another one of those teams, formerly known as Team Shizou, for anybody who doesn't realize that. Got picked up by Noble a few weeks ago and have been just trying to figure out that formula. You know, they've had a little bit of difficulty against opponents like ... and other EU teams. They've had a hard time getting into this tournament to really make a run for it. And now that they've kind of figured out the formula, they know the team they want to go with, it's working really well. Like, this is, I think, the go-to team that could take them really far. So I'm extremely excited for this matchup because this is going to be the first real big test for Noble. Swarm was a good one, but Cosmic's going to be even bigger.
Yeah, Cosmic, the best NA team that we have over here across the pond. So personally, I'm going to, hope that NA keeps going because it's, very lopsided for EU right now. But Noble, you're right. This is probably the biggest test that they've had. And they have taken out Swarm and now are placing top 4, so they will automatically qualify for next week. But their toughest game is ahead of them with IBP. And IBP now having their full squad too. No subs at all. They've got their full IBP squad, so very formidable. And I would not be surprised to see Cosmic come out swinging in this one.
I think they have to. That they have to come back and show that they are the dominant, not only the dominant NA team, but one of the best teams in the world, which is something they've always been for a very long time, but they've kind of lost their step a little bit. They've looked really good in NA, but as soon as they kind of met with these EU teams, they felt a little short. They come up a little bit short. But now they're looking strong, looking great. I'm feeling very confident about how this play is going to go. I know that both of these teams, no matter who makes it through, will be the one to... they're going to run into some big difficulty with SK Gaming in the next round.
Yeah, especially if SK is subbing in Jazer for Yemen. They seem to be playing very well in that last game, even though they dropped that and ended up losing 3-0 to Flipside. Jazer and crew were playing very, very well. So that's going to be a difficult matchup. And I wouldn't be surprised to see them move on and even challenge Flipside now that they have their full squad ready to go with no shenanigans happening. But we'll just have to see. Time will tell. But let's maybe take a little bit of time and talk about how IBP plays and maybe how Noble has played that we've seen. For Cosmic, what we see a lot is Gibbs playing that defensive role where he'll play in the back, kind of doing the long shots, and then Kronovi and Sad are the majority of the offense for Cosmic. Sad is incredible as a setup guy. He's great at passing, and also you'll see him do things like killing the ball on the backboard for Kronovi to come in and hit. So you'll see a ball coming in, Sad will trap it right on the backboard and put the ball in a dangerous spot. So we see Cosmic do that a lot.
Yeah, Sad Jr. is the playmaker for Cosmic Aftershock, or IBP Cosmic. There's no doubt about that. I mean, he's been the guy who always kind of gets things going for them. Kronovi, notorious, obviously, as the striker, the big goal scorer. You can look back on almost any tournament that Cosmic's a part of, and it's typically the Kronovi show when it comes to the goal sheet, But they all have those roles, and it's a very interesting dynamic to still have that style of defined position, so to say, because you look at the EU side, and you don't really see that as much. But clearly it works really well for Cosmic. That's the thing that works well for them, and I'd like to see that play out. As far as Noble goes, they're fitting a little more of that similar...
Oh, and a goal!
Well,
that was very close. But Noble, it seems to be like Noble, Stocky and Vogan really doing great job playing off one another and getting a lot of pressure. So we'll see if that theme continues to take place.
Yeah, again, there's no very clearly defined roles on the side of Noble. You probably will see Vogan up front less frequently. But generally, it's very hard to say, like, oh, this is clearly how who's going to be in what position, you know?
Yeah, they are much more fluid with their rotations, not playing as much of a strict kind of style like we see from iBUYPOWER a lot of the time. But you can see Gibbs up front, you know, trying to keep the pressure on. Now having a shot on net and scoring early.
Gibbs, just as we talk about having very set roles and positions, here comes the defender Gibbs up front, which is, again, not an unusual position for Gibbs to be in, but I'd say a little atypical considering how they normally play, but still, breaking the score sheet, getting IBP on the board early here, relatively early.
Yep, Sad with a good shot just off the post to the left. Stocky clearing it out. Sad trying to, Sad chooses to get out and get boost. Gibbs and Kronovi up on offense right now. A great clear by Vogan. Sad trying to respond, but he lets it roll in.
Yeah, it looks like Cosmic is trying to adjust their style a little bit and play a little stronger rotational game instead of just keeping Gibbs all the way back there. And there's a nice close shot by Kronovi, but hits that post. So close. And right now, I would certainly say Cosmic is in the dominant position, and
Sad Jr. coming up big for his team here. Great shot off the wall, bouncing it in.
Yeah, and Skyline couldn't get to it, and just, unfortunately, that lead goes up another goal.
So Cosmic out of the gate looking very, very strong here.
Yeah, they are coming in looking great. I mean, the offensive chances are looking so much better for Cosmic. The amount of opportunities on net are much more, and Noble's having a difficult time turning this around and actually putting shots on net on their end. You know, they got to get something past Cosmic here and at least start putting some chances together.
There is a chance right there off the backboard. Skyline not able to put it in. Kronovi getting a lot of boost here, so he'll be in a good spot to get a clear. He goes for the bump instead. Stocky trying to keep the ball into Cosmic zone. That's good, but they're going to need to get a shot on net here very soon. We're going to go in bird's eye view. You can see Gibbs hitting the ball into Noble's zone. So the offensive momentum is on right now, although Vogan does try to clear it out. Kronovi's there to keep the ball in, so Cosmic's still on the attack here.
Yeah, very smart field positioning by Cosmic. You can see they always have somebody back either at half court or in that general vicinity to pick up those clear attempts, keep the ball in the zone, and be there to back up shot attempts too. So they don't go too aggressively forward, they just go wisely forward. And that's what makes them such a formidable team.
Yeah, you can see Sad coming back to half, picking up the half boost. Vogan using up all the boost he's got to try to get that clear, not working out. So tough boost position here for Noble, although Stocky did pick up a full boost, and you can see him clearing it up the sideline. So good job from Stocky trying to get his team out of danger, but the ball quickly comes right back into their zone. Yeah,
this is the problem that they're dealing with, is they're getting it close to being out of the zone and might even get it out of the zone for a moment, but they're not able to do anything with it. Because here we go, they get it cleared out, and there's a good stop by Kronovi, and immediately return
no
right
one back
around.
For Mobile. That ball might be going in. A great stop by Stocky, but it's not enough.
He touched it, he slowed it way down, but he couldn't kill the momentum of that ball. I mean, Kronovi plays it nicely off the wall. It just sort of floats in, and look at it, just slows it way down, but couldn't do it.
That's Sad's second goal off the wall. Sad scored his previous goal off the wall too, so using the wall to make it happen there. Great shot by Sad. And Cosmic up 3-0, looking pretty dominant out of the gate.
Yeah, this is a great showing for Cosmic here. So Noble's got a lot to kind of review here going into the next game. They really need to focus on just getting the ball out and actually turning something around into offensive chances. Clearing the ball is great, but if they can't do anything with it, then they're just letting Cosmic have all the time in the world. Because whenever the ball gets cleared to half court, they can fall back, grab some boost, come back, and turn it around again. So that's a big takeaway for Noble here. Hopefully they can actually start putting on a little more pressure in there.
Great shot by Stocky.
Beautiful shot. Stocky just plays this nicely from Vogan. It floats close off the wall, and look at the power behind that shot. 100 kilometers per hour, and he drills it into the net from distance, too. A little bit of distance there. So 3-1. 46 seconds left. Not completely insurmountable, but very unlikely considering how Cosmic has been playing thus far.
Yeah. Flash of brilliance there for Noble. They're going to need more of those plays in these next games if they hope to defeat Cosmic in this series. But Noble looking good right there for sure.
Yeah, and there was a nice opportunity there for Noble to try and kind of close this gap a little bit, but they had to fall back and regroup. So again, Cosmic goes back on the attack. Coming down to 15 seconds to play. And pretty comfortably now in control for iBUYPOWER Cosmic. So.
Yep, and for the viewers, this is the losers bracket semifinal. The winner of this will be moving on to play, I believe it is SK Gaming in the losers bracket final, which will determine who plays in the grand final for the day.
Yeah, all right. Well, looks like they are encountering some server-side issues, which bound to happen, I suppose.
Yep, these are Noble is an EU team. iBUYPOWER is North America, so there will be some server switching going on throughout this matchup. I'm not sure if this is one of the region switches or if it's just a server switch, but we'll get a new match coming up very soon. We'll just sit in this lobby here. These players will start it up as soon as they are ready, but we'll go and check out the brackets. And we see that Flipside Tactics waiting in that waiting in the grand final, and SK Gaming is waiting to play the winner of this matchup in the losers bracket semifinal. So winner of this will be playing SK. SK has been looking pretty good once they brought in Jazer, but iBUYPOWER looking very scary in this first game.
Yeah, I mean, if that's how they're playing, dealing with that kind of ping, then I'm dreading for Noble when they move to an NA server and have to deal with Cosmic at their usual play style. But I mean, when that happens, either way, as it stands right now, you know, Cosmic is just, as we talked about before, just looking to be that dominant team and trying to find their place again in the competitive Rocket League scene and really show why, hey, we just got picked up by this great sponsor. This is why. You know, this is why they noticed us. And it took us this long to finally get signed. And that was one of the big things that a lot of people asked is like, why is Cosmic still unsigned? All these other teams are getting picked up by different eSport teams and different things like that. So why is it taking so long for Cosmic? And it's because, you know, pick your moment.
Yep. You wait it out. Better negotiate with bigger orgs. And iBUYPOWER is a very huge name and a great organization. So they did very well by me, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very smart play on them to kind of wait it out, get the right sponsor involved, and now they want to play in the method that shows that, yeah, iBUYPOWER made the smart choice as well by signing us. You know, they backed the right horse here.
Well, so far it's been true with the win in Game 1 against Noble. So Noble, though, has a clean sheet here and a fresh start. We'll see if they can come back and even up the series.
And they're going to need to do it now. They can't go down 2 games to Cosmic without getting a single win here. It's just going to be very difficult from a morale and momentum standpoint to kind of come back. But as it stands right now, it's looking a little bit better for Noble. They're keeping the ball in Cosmic zone. At least they were for a moment. But as I say that, we start going back into the blue turf.
Yeah, we'll see if Cosmic can put the pressure on here. It doesn't look like it. So not much coming on from that attack. Sad putting a pass out into the mid. Vogan almost making a pay, but Sad comes out off the wall to block it. Gibbs now on the attack here, trying to dribble it in. Kronovi waiting for the pass. The pass does happen, but they're not able to finish.
Stop. Yeah, Skyline with a great stop there. Kept it very tight to the goal. Very risky save, but does manage to prevent that goal. And here's a setup for Noble and Vogan with a great finish. Playing that around the wall. I mean, look here. Vogan sets it up. Here comes Skyline. Forces it by Sad Jr. And Vogan gets that big finish. Much better showing by Noble so far.
Yeah, that's the start you need. Noble going up a 1-0 in this game. And a great pass by Skyline, forcing the issue. And Vogan Good job on him being there and tucking that in to the net. So great play. We'll see if Noble can keep it up or if iBUYPOWER can respond here. And it looks like
Speaking
an open net. Is it going to roll off to the left? And it does.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. It would be heartbreaking if it went in, and it's even more heartbreaking that it didn't.
Heartbreaking for Noble, absolutely.
Yeah. Just not the. I mean, you had such a nice open opportunity, and down goes Skyline. A good takeout in net. Fortunately for Noble, Cosmic wasn't able to really convert on that, or at least put any shots on net. So
Good
back
pass
in
to the mid there by Stocky.
Oh, and Skyline gets a good setup here. Here comes Vogan to try to get the finish, but nope. Does get turned aside. Gibbs just too tough in net sometimes.
Kronovi with a good bounce there. Sad off the wall, clearing it. But a good denial there by Vogan. Gibbs trying to put that out of harm's way. Skyline putting the ball right in the mid, passing to himself with a great shot. But Gibbs showing why he's the defensive mastermind there with that brilliant save.
Man, that was right on point by Skyline, but Gibbs is just so difficult to get by in net. He is clearly just an amazing defensive player. And, jeez.
That's saving the day right there.
Yeah, sometimes you get those plays that just leave you a little speechless and you're wondering how they managed to do it, but
oh no, the ball just rolls in. Gibbs thought that somebody was back in the net covering, but it looked like Sad might have gone to get Boost in the corner. Yes, he did. And no one was in net covering, and Vogan made him pay.
Just a slight bit of that miscommunication, and that'll do it to you. You know, Cosmic is a very strong team. They got incredibly solid team chemistry, but you have that one little moment where somebody decides to do something and maybe doesn't properly communicate it, and then that happens. But there's Gibbs coming back with a little bit of vengeance, putting some mustard on that shot. Look at this beautiful angle and just so much power. 106 kilometers per hour, and he drills into that upper corner.
Yeah, I'm more of a ketchup fan, so I'll say I would say he put ketchup on that one.
You can put whatever condiments you want. Mustard, ketchup, barbecue sauce, it don't matter. That was
yeah, just relish the moment, huh?
Come.
Sorry, bad pun there. But Cosmic back in this matchup. They're only one goal behind here. They can make it happen, and they've got the skill to do it. So we'll see if Noble, though, responds with another goal of their own. 1:30 left. Plenty of time. Skyline putting the ball up.
I'm sorry. That was just so wide open, but Skyline put too much underneath it, and it goes floating over the net. He had wide open. Like, that gate was wide open. And now,
gosh.
Look at the amount of chances that are coming together here for Cosmic.
Yeah. Oh, man. Some great passes into the mid by Cosmic. They weren't able to make it happen, but you can just sense the pressure that they're putting on. Cosmic going all out. They don't want to lose this game. They want to force this 3-0 and get to the losers bracket final as quickly as possible. Only 50 seconds left here. Cosmic going to have to do quite a bit. It looks like their members do have boost to make it happen, but Stocky come in and just closes the book.
Well, you can see what happened here. Gibbs kind of slowed it down a little bit. He kind of lost pace on the ball, and that caused Stocky to get a perfect angle on him. I mean, that was a really tight angle, too.
Yeah.
Stocky came in with the right position and just nails it.
Yep, and it looked like it pinched off the hood of Gibbs's car as well. So just an unfortunate shot there for Gibbs. And Stocky, great job forcing that issue and resulting in a goal. So looks like Noble in a great spot to take this game. Unless Cosmic can get one quick, it will be 1-1 in this losers bracket semifinal.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little bit closer to the kind of series I was expecting out of these two teams. Much more competitive, and oh, what a nice little bit of touch by Skyline and Vogan.
Oh, and he blocks it.
Oh, great attempt to stop that by Kronovi, but couldn't quite get it past Vogan here on the second shot. Such a good save, but Vogan was right there and extends that lead again, and that's basically guaranteed at this point that Noble's going to win this game. So.
Yep, so it'll be tied up 1-1. Noble responding. They're not laying down and letting that happen. So it's good good fighting by Noble. And if they keep playing like this, it could be a lot closer than iBUYPOWER would like it to be.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they're looking much better than they did in Game 1. They were just kind of getting run roughshod over by iBUYPOWER. And now...
Oh, almost scoring another slap in the face goal.
Trying to get one more, but no dice on that. So That so they're considering that a 5-1. Well, it doesn't really matter at this point. 4-1, 5-1. Noble still takes game 2. But looks like we're headed to the North America servers now.
Yeah, it looks like we are going to be switching the region servers here. Noble bouncing back. iBUYPOWER, Noble tied up 1-1 in the losers bracket semifinal. So Noble looking very good in this last game.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, that was much more true to form from what we've seen in this tournament so far. Just as far as really demonstrating that this is the type of team that knows how they have to respond to Cosmic. They know how to respond to their opponent, really. That first game, like I said, they were just getting taken apart. So many offensive chances, they couldn't clear anything out. But now they're looking much better. Maybe they can keep that momentum going forward, but they are going to have to deal with the ping this time, not Cosmic. So
in a server, it appears we are on US East Ion. So we'll see how... it is... Oh, 1-1, my bad, on the score there. So it is 1-1. Sounds like Shouthless is calling back. So sorry about that, guys. We're getting Shouthless back in there. And
my bad. I hit the wrong button. I'm all right.
So there's some craziness going on with Stocky's nameplate there. I don't know what's going on there, so hopefully we can figure out there. It's the green bar of doom.
It'll fix itself. Once somebody scores, it should fix itself.
Okay, well,
I apologize.
No problem. I'm sure the cat knocked over your internet cable, right? That's probably what happened.
That's the thing.
All right, well,
blame the cat. That's not good.
Shout this cat.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll go on board with Stocky then, so we don't have to see his blinding green nameplate. Yep. So it's still there. So 0-0 a minute in. 1-1, so we are on the NA servers now. That's what we had to stop and switch. So if there is a slight advantage, it will go to iBUYPOWER, as they will have lower pings on their region's servers. A really great shot by Skyline there, turned away by Sad. So,
yeah, I'm wondering kind of what the experience is for Noble on NA. I don't really know if they have a lot of international play. Typically, they play most of their games in EU. I know I believe they had a few games in Pro League where they could do that sort of stuff, but you know, it's a big challenge. It's a big adjustment when you have to compensate for even just a slight amount of lag.
Yeah, and it looks like their pings are above 100. It's not unplayable. It actually is not too bad at all. And a great redirect by Skyline. And what great pressure there.
Yeah, beautiful defense. I mean, they really just came out strong, and you can see Skyline gets that shot, and Sad Jr. with a desperation save, and they just managed to force the issue and get it past there. So I think the green nameplate issue should be resolved now. It usually takes a goal and a replay to fix it, but
yeah, that's
my experience at least.
It is fixed as Noble scores, goes up 1-0 against Cosmic, so a really good start for Noble. And we're going to see if they can keep this lead up. It looks like Cosmic putting on a lot of pressure here. Oh. Skyline with a clutch save there, getting the ball out, and then following it up, messing up Gibbs' shot on net. So we'll go on board with Gibbs and see how he fares in this matchup. Cosmic is losing 1-0 right now, so they're going to have to bounce back. This is game 3.
Ooh, that was a little bit of miscommunication there. Skyline and Vogan collide in midair and kind of disrupted that shot. So fortunately, it wasn't really punished. So despite the mistake, they're able to kind of keep it in the orange zone and keep the pressure on, at least for a moment.
Just passing the halfway mark, we get under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So this is a best-of-5 series. So the first team to 3 wins is going to be moving on. This is an elimination matchup as well. So both teams knowing that their tournament lives are on the line.
Yeah, it is desperation mode for both teams. It's even right now. Obviously, winning this game is huge because you get that kind of comfort in knowing that one more win sends you to the next round, and you can afford to lose one more game, but you don't want to. You don't want to lose any games, but
Yeah, never, right?
It's nice to have that cushion.
Oh, all three members of Cosmic went up right there. That could have been bad if someone from Noble was able to get a quick shot on net. You can see Skyline with a good deny there, but Sad clears the ball into the zone, and the pass to the middle.
Wow.
Sad Jr. not able to get a hard shot on net. That was a scary moment there for Noble.
Yeah, that was luck on the part of Noble's side that Sad Jr. didn't get the connection on that. Down goes Sad Jr., demoed by Vogan. Could be a nice opportunity here for Noble, but it doesn't actually turn around anything, so.
Yeah, ball floating out into the mid. Skyline trying to play it in. Pernovi not able to get a good clear, but Sad comes in and hits that. We'll see if Skyline's able to deny it. He does, and it actually might be a shot on net. Bouncing off, almost getting that double tap off the backboard. Those are so sick when they happen, but they're so hard to pull off.
They are my exact feelings. They look just amazing, but they don't happen often because they are not easy.
Good pass to the mid attempt by Kronovi. Lots of pressure coming in from iBUYPOWER. Kronovi going up for the shot. Denied by Skyline. Stocky trying to come up and tap that out of the way. Sad Jr. putting a shot high. No one there to get it off the backboard.
Yeah, Cosmic having a difficult time here. Trying to put something together, though.
Yeah, Gibbs trying to pass that over to Kronovi, but instead it goes to Vogan. Now Vogan on the attack, not able to make it happen. Sad Jr. trying to push the ball out of the zone. A great pass to the mid. Stocky's going to get there first, though. And the counterattack is on yet again for iBUYPOWER, but they're not able to settle this ball down and really make an opportunity happen just yet. They need to make something happen right now.
Yeah, literally right now. And no,
they almost do. Sad makes it happen with 2 seconds left. Ties it up. Unbelievable play.
I was trying to talk and I nearly died. This is amazing. What an attack.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that
iBUYPOWER.
Yeah, you're choking on fantasticness.
I am. That's just outstanding play. That's what's happening here. But here we are. Rule 1 time.
Don't let the ball hit the ground. That's the rule that we're playing by right now. And it looks like they weren't able to do so. So we are in overtime. Golden goal. We've got 1-1, and the series is 1-1. So lots of ones going on here. Everybody make a wish. My wish is that Cosmic comes through and represents NA with pride. And you know, I'm sorry that I'm biased, but after EU kicking NA butt so much, you've got to root for the underdog.
Yeah, it has been the EU show for many weeks now. But look at these opportunities. They're coming together very nicely for Noble, but if they can't get something past, it doesn't matter. All you need is one break, just one little gap. If you get that one little gap, that's all it takes, and there's a good application toward the net. But again, Noble putting it on. Good center. Oh, that was, I don't know exactly what happened there. A little bit of miscommunication, but I don't know if it really would have worked out anyway.
Oh, a great pass by Kronovi into the mid. No one's there to take advantage. Sad off the wall, puts the ball right back on net. Kronovi going for the redirect, but Stocky there to deny it. Great plays by iBUYPOWER trying to get that goal. You can tell that Kronovi and Sad are playing very well with each other right now.
Yeah, when those two click, it is just a sight to behold. I mean, those guys just play beautiful Rocket League. But right now, Noble is pulling everything they can together to try and shut down the Kronovi and Sad Jr. show. And I will say, so far, pretty good job. But there's a nice setup by Sad Jr. Gets denied by Skyline. Perfect clear. Sends it to the corner.
Stocky on the break here, putting the ball into the mid. Sad Jr., though, on the wall there to clear it out. But Noble in a great spot to make it happen. Oh, what a great play into the mid. Noble putting on a lot of pressure. Really, both of these teams having good opportunities. It could go either way. And Vogan takes it.
What?
So we're going to watch the replay on that one. Skyline makes a critical stuff there, and the ball just bounces right into the mid, and Vogan there to knock it in. So great play by Skyline getting that stuff, and Vogan being in position to put it away. So 2-1, Noble taking the lead in this series.
That is a big win for Noble here. I mean, that game gives them that comfort, gives them that momentum going into this critical Game 4. One more win, and they're moving on to the losers bracket final. And that's huge.
Yeah,
they can tack that on to their collar. We just beat Cosmic.
And yeah, they're having quite the tournament here, and Stocky must be happy with this move.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Stocky's delighted. He's become a part of just a very strong EU team after coming off of being a part of a very strong EU team. But now being a part of a team that was able to beat Swarm, send them out of this tournament, and now is on the verge of taking out Cosmic. And it's not an easy task, and they're not going to have just a smooth ride in doing so, as you saw in that last game.
Yeah, Noble seemed to have a little bit of a shaky start in that first game, but they have been absolutely ferocious coming back. But really, these games neck and neck really could have gone either way. Just one bounce making the difference between a win and a loss. So these teams are very, very close, and it's awesome to see Noble making a name for themselves against such a strong NA squad.
It really is, and if you followed the EU scene at all for any kind of extended period, you know that Shizou or Noble, whatever you want to refer to them as, has been up there. And I'm going to take a moment here because there's a lot of shots going on net. Okay, so you know that they've kind of been one of those formidable teams for a long time now. They've just not had that real break. They haven't gotten through yet. And here, Skyline, oh, so close. Here, they're finally getting some big, necessary wins to, I think, kind of establish themselves.
Yeah, they're really, they had, I guess the good way to... Oh, a goal by Vogan! Sad had an opportunity to save that. We'll watch this save attempt from Sad Jr.'s point of view here.
I think Stocky kind of coming in on this might have thrown Sad Jr. off a little bit, because he came in, it looked like he was going to try and redirect the ball or send it in a different direction, and because he didn't even touch it, Sad Jr. may have bit a little bit too hard, and... yeah. Nice bit of play. That's just smart positioning. Make your opponent kind of throw him off. A little bit of that 1v1 approach.
Yeah, a little bit of the mind gaming there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Sad Jr. thought that redirect was going to happen. The ball ended up not bouncing at all, and it just rolled past Sad into the net. So this is Cosmic with their back to the wall. If they lose this game, they're out of the tournament. They did finish top 4. If they do lose, they would have finished top 4 and will auto-qualify for next week. But you know that they would not be happy with anything less than a grand final victory, and Gibbs responds.
Vogan couldn't get to it enough, but Gibbs with a great goal here.
Passes to Sad. Sad with a beautiful pass back into the mid. A great give and go play by Sad Jr. and Gibbs. Phenomenal play there, tying it up.
Give and go?
Yeah, that's the give and go.
no, Gib and go.
Oh, the give and go. Okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
I love it. 10 out of 10.
Oh, look at this.
Gibbs
good shot on net, but
that.
it was sent right towards Gibbs, so he was not going to have a hard time stopping that.
Yeah, we'll see if they can pull more of those give and goes. I really like that. I want to say that again.
It's now a trademark term for
copyright shout this 2015. And a shot going in on net. What a save by Gibbs. That was a very clutch save, keeping this even. And a great hit by Kronovi here, trying to get this clear, trying to follow it up, not able to get the second clear.
Nice little bit of touch by Vogan just to prevent it from getting put on net from center, but still pressure's on, and what a nice bit of contact there. I think Kronovi just kind of whiffed on it.
Yeah, he was trying to set that in front of net. He was not able to do so, but still iBUYPOWER on the attack. Sad keeping the ball in. Kronovi going for the backward stuff, not happening. Wide open net. What a redirect by Skyline.
Are you kidding me with that goal? That was ridiculous. One more time. Vogan puts it on net. It's going too far, and Skyline goes far enough ahead of it to redirect it behind himself.
That was beautiful. You saw Skyline missed the hit there, but kept going because he knew that his teammate was going to send that ball downfield. And him being there, was not only being there, but being able to make that play. That was so clutch, and now they're in position to move on into the losers bracket final. What a phenomenal play.
They gotta get out of here. Sorry, that was Cosmic just turning the heat on, trying to get this game tied up again, but...
Yep, a minute and a half left. Kronovi with a great pass into the mid. Gibbs. Shot blocked. Kronovi not having any boost right now, just trying to get the ball into mid. Sad does have boost, but he used it all up, and nothing really happened. So iBUYPOWER in a not the greatest spot to get a lot of offense going. They're going to need to pick up some boost and get back in the zone. A great pass to the mid. Gibbs not able to take advantage of that.
So close, but here comes Stocky. Nice play forward if they can make contact here. Sets it up for Vogan, and no, it goes just too high. But there's Skyline!
Oh, Skyline with a clutch score.
That could be the insurance that Noble needs to move on to the lower bracket finals here and take out Cosmic. Wow. This has just been some outstanding performance here by Noble.
Yeah, Noble playing out of their minds. Skyline particularly playing amazing this match, getting critical stuffs and critical shots So Skyline playing out of his mind. Noble, the whole team in general, playing fantastic. You can see another ball off the backboard, but 2 players up for iBUYPOWER. That could have been dangerous.
Yeah, that kind of shot usually pretty easy for a power.
Oh,
Turn
and
aside
another goal!
Again, wow. That one is a bit of a heartbreaker. You can see Stocky puts it up off the backboard, and Vogan and Kronovi, actually no, Vogan just gives it a light little touch. I thought Kronovi kind of got some contact on it, but he just made this little bit of redirect, and that was all it took.
iBUYPOWER is looking to be on the verge of elimination here. They need to score 3 goals in 30 seconds, which is quite the task against any team.
Yeah, and especially against a team that's just kind of had their number this series so far. I mean, this has been the tournament for Noble, and they're still facing a huge uphill battle. You know, they've gone through Swarm. They're going to be going through Cosmic here in just a few seconds. Yep. And despite Cosmic's best efforts, and believe me, IBP Cosmic has looked nothing short of outstanding, they're just having such a hard time shutting this team down.
And it looks to be that's the result. Noble eSports moving on, beating #1 ranked North American team Cosmic. IBP Cosmic moving on into the losers bracket final, where they will be playing against SK Gaming. So a great performance by Noble, really coming out strong, making a name for themselves in this tournament so far.
Really have been. I mean, this is a huge break for Noble, but the task does not end yet. I mean, this is a big challenge ahead of them. Now, Noble has to face off against SK Gaming.
Yeah, the reigning champions. So SK Gaming previously complained. They are a 2-time Rocket Royale winner. So Noble with another difficult matchup ahead of them. Which, but seeing the way that they've been playing, they've got the ability to take it down. Although SK, they're recovering from that that series where they had a little bit of miscommunication with Yemen and then having to drop out of the game. So you've got to wonder if they're mentally prepared and if they're ready to play like they have been playing in these past weeks.
I hope they are. I think just having that all kind of happen in the middle of a series and then dropping a game 2-3 is a little bit disheartening. But I think now that they're coming back into it, they know their teammates. Mm-hmm. You know, they've played together. They know what to expect. And now they're coming into a series full, fresh, ready to go. So I think this is going to be better for SK Gaming, but still a huge task for Noble. And I think it's going to be a huge task for SK as well, because this is a Noble team that is coming in hot.
Yes, they are.
Coming in 2 massive wins, like massive wins right there.
Great performances by Noble. So we're going to go to a short break, guys. We've got the losers bracket final coming up next. It's going to be SK Gaming versus Noble. We'll have that up in just a moment. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Check out our website at rocket-league.com. You can check out the brackets there for yourself. Check out the event finder page and see what Rocket League competitive events are going on. So anyway, we will be right back with the losers bracket final, SK Gaming versus Noble. Stay tuned.